progress rate, or the APR, is a calculation that was designed to improve the academic standards of Division I sports teams and the progress of D1 scholarship athletes toward graduation. Each D1 scholarship athlete can earn an eligibility point for being academically eligible each semester and a retention point if they are returning to the university for the following semester. A team's total points are divided by points possible and then multiplied by 1,000 to equal the team's APR. See the example on the slide. The NCAA uses a rolling 4-year APR to determine countability. Teams must earn a 4-year average APR of 930, the equivalent to a 50% graduation rate. For high APR scores, the NCAA recognizes member institutions for ensuring that student athletes succeed in the classroom. If, however, low APR scores are earned consistently, member institutions can be subjected to penalties, including scholarship reductions and the loss of eligibility to compete in championships.
Academic progress rate has the need for a change. APR is supposed to measure how well student athletes are performing in the classroom. However, APR actually focuses on staying at a university and remaining eligible. The academic progress of student athletes on scholarships should not be tracked by using a point system. In fact, this system is actually inaccurate and does not show a true measurement of academic progress. NCAA teams must have a 4-year APR average of 930 in order to compete in championships. It is unfair that some teams are actually punished and penalized for not reaching the minimum APR set by the NCAA. America's historically black colleges and universities are punished the most by APR. Every school in the NCAA is not fortunate enough to provide services and educational specialists for student athletes to achieve a certain GPA. With the recent surge in numbers in the NCAA transfer portal, APR will no longer serve the ideal purpose built around the 4-year average. The NCAA should take a step back, consider a new way to measure academic success while also not punishing student athletes with good academic performance.
The pendulum of NCAA rights has swung increasingly towards the student athlete in the past 2 years, with one-time transfer and name, image, and likeness laws being brought into effect. It's time to scrap the APR. Our new policy proposal is simply this: eliminate the academic progress report. History shows us that student athletes graduate at a higher percentage than the student body. The graduation rate at Troy is 34%, yet they do not receive any penalties from their accrediting body. So why should they risk NCAA penalties for graduating their student athletes at a higher rate? This is not to say that we recommend a free-for-all. If student athletes are now allowed to capitalize on their NIL like their peers, they should also be held to the same standards when it comes to graduation rates and eligibility. Therefore, the APR becomes irrelevant and abolished. The new metrics will be on the individual, GPA, and progress towards degree. The 40-60-80 rule will stay in effect, as well as the minimum 2.0 GPA for individuals. Student athletes that do not progress or maintain their 2.0 will be academically ineligible.